Sup, it's your boy Big Reg, coming to you once again from the shadow of the big house in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Ready to kick off the 2022 football season, Team 143, as the Michigan Wolverines begin a brand new season as defending Big Ten champions. Let me raise my glass to that first. Oh, oh, folks, I'm feeling good. Because what a way to start the season. Joining me tonight to recap this glorious beginning. First, as always, producer Jay Bizzle.
Yo, 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 Big Reg. Finally, we get this video started, but I'm no longer in the shadow of the big house anymore. Now I've moved farther away to the desert in Tempe, Arizona. So we'll be still continuing the maze rage here in Sun Devil country.
Oh my goodness gracious. He pulled a Bill, what was his name? Bill Frieder? That's what he did. We're going to have to get our own Steve Fisher, replace producer JB. Get a real Michigan man as producer again. Holy smokes. Anyway, next, joining us. Oh, he's had a wild week. The one, the only, JC from Sunnyside.
Oh, Big Reg, not feeling 100%. Quarantine, but the Michigan Wolverines, great start. A lot to talk about. It's just been building up to today. A lot to talk about.
Here we go. And then last but not least, holy smokes, this guy has undergone the biggest physical transformation. So, oh, what the?
H-I-G-A-N. What does that spell? Michigan.
Oh, blue. Holy smokes. Wasn't expecting that, but what a treat that was. Go blue indeed. All right, finally, last but not least, this fella has undergone the second biggest physical transformation since Mozzie Smith. The one, the only, Mr. Squarehead.
Wow. What an introduction. Just because I gained 45 pounds. Wow. A lot has changed, Big Reg. A lot has changed. But one thing remains steadfast. Love of Jesus Christ. And fire!
Holy smokes. This guy, you're looking less like Squarehead and more like Mr. I don't know, Mr. Big Overhead. What happened to you? What have you been eating?
Wow, what have I not been eating?
Oh, yeah. Anywho, folks, welcome back. It's another season, another beginning. Holy smokes. The Michigan Wolverines, I tell you, the rebirth of this program ever since last year's championship. Let's just recap real quickly. Last season, everybody was crying about, we were running the ball too much. But then Coach Jim Harbaugh had a season-long plan. And what did that plan culminate in? Culminated in the big game, where Hassan Haskins rode roughshod over the Suckeyes in one of the greatest rushing performances in the big game since Tim Biakapatuka leading the Michigan Wolverines with 5 rushing touchdowns, leading them to victory over the hated Ohio State Buckeyes. So I raised my glass at that first. Oh, it was the greatest reboot since Top Gun 2 Maverick, okay? This Michigan Wolverines rose up from the dead once again to take our rightful place. Oh, it reminded me of my childhood when Michigan was winning Big Ten championships, going to a bowl game and getting blown out. So I raised my glass to that. So far, none of my jokes are hitting, but that's okay.
What jokes?
Oh,
I don't get it.
Holy smokes. I almost feel like we should start over. That's what I feel like. Should we start over?
Well, now you just ruined it, so now we have to.
No, I could just cut out this middle part. Should we start over?
Oh, you're fine. Keep going.
Keep going. Come on.
All right, I'll cut out this middle part. Anywho, getting back to the game, the Michigan Wolverines kicked off the 2022 football season against the Colorado State Rams. They're the Rams, right?
Yes, the Rams.
The Rams, holy smokes, and we just ran them out of the stadium 51-7. I'm going to have to put an asterisk on that score because they are coming in with, I think it was like 50 something new players, new coach, new scheme, new this, new that. So we blew out a team, but man, oh man, it almost looked like they didn't even know each other's names. They needed name tags to get through the game. But a win is a win, so I raise my glass to that. I'm going to raise my glass to myself because I did call out two peak performers before the season started. First, Mozzie Smith. I've been singing his praises for a while now, and Mozzie Smith is already showing that he's going to be a dominant force on the defensive side of the ball. And on the offensive side of the ball, I've been singing the praises of my man from Hawaii, the one, the only, Roman Wilson. Roman, I raise my glass to you. You kama aina killer.
Well, I am the one who claimed Roman Wilson last year.
Come on. We're talking last year. I'm talking this year. This year. Oh. Anywho, gentlemen, I turn it over to you. How are you feeling after a week 1 blowout victory by the Michigan Wolverines?
Wow, Big Reg finally turning it over to us. My goodness. Joke after joke after joke. Analysis, predictions, stealing Roman Wilson from producer JB, stealing Mozzie Smith from JC from Sunnyside. Come on now.
Those are all my picks. Those are all my picks. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Listen. Colorado State, you knew what were you going to get, right? There were like new players everywhere, new coach, new scheme. The only thing that, the only upside for us was really not a whole lot. We really didn't have a whole lot to gain from this game, except we just needed to do what we had to do. The question that I had going into the game is, will our pass rush? Because one of their strengths is their offensive line, right? It's not an elite unit, but it's a strong unit. Will our pass rush show up? What does our pass rush look like? And boy, did they answer the bell. My breakout player of the year. And I called numerous breakout players from Josh Uche to David Ojabo to Mozzie Smith. Like, there's deep credibility with JC from Sunnyside. Here is the name to remember. Ayani Onome.
You can't even say his name. You
They
can't
can't
even
even know his name.
Come on, man. Number 18.
You can't even say his
Yeah,
name.
you should have said there's a number to remember, number 18, instead of a
Number
name to
18.
remember.
Iname Ayani.
Oh man.
Right? Number 18. He's got the fast twitch. Once he learns a scheme.
Sorry. When did you call him again?
I called it with Big Rock. Big Rock knows it because
Big
I texted
Rock.
him. You can confirm with Big Rock, but I'm calling it right now.
You mean after he sacked the quarterback?
No way. I just saw his fast twitch.
Oh, come on.
Twitch.
Come on.
I don't know how you guys can call anything after this. Is like deja vu, man. This is a throwaway game. You learn nothing, and to say like, oh, Colorado State's offensive line is their strength and we dominated them, that's like saying Big Reg's strength is the bench press. Come on, man.
Oh man.
You can't take a team that sucks and say their offensive line is their strength and we dominated them, therefore we look good. Game was a throwaway game. The one thing that I learned is that Harbaugh needs to make a decision at quarterback. What is he doing? What kind? I mean, what? I don't understand it. I'm telling you right now, Cade McNamara must have something on Jim Harbaugh. Something deep down where the FBI needs to go in and raid his house to find out some top secret stuff, because I don't know how Jim Harbaugh does not think Cade and just start JJ. I don't understand why we have two quarterback system. And then to learn that JJ is going to start next week, there's no continuity. I mean, how are these players supposed to prepare? Harbaugh.
And as always, Squarehead continues on with his rant about Harbaugh. I'll be honest too. I tried to give Cade a chance. I thought veteran leadership, if we set the tone off correctly at the beginning of this game, yes, I didn't really think this game was going to prove very much It was another scrimmage, a practice, basically. But wow, what a disappointment. Cade in his first 5 throws, just off. Like, I don't know what's going on here. If you're going to come in and become a team captain, that's not how a team captain plays. So I'm off of any support of whatsoever about Cade. Everyone knew, Harbaugh knew, the crowd knew. As soon as JJ came in, electric. And if you wanna get to the college playoff again and not get embarrassed, we need JJ at the helm. Get JJ as many reps as possible. If anything, it's JJ and then Cade comes in sometimes. But there's no way that this team's gonna achieve what it needs to at Cade at the throne. Defense, I mean, it's looking good, but again, I realize it's Colorado State and they're horrible. They are literally horrible. They're like really bad. But you cannot deny that defensive line was going after it and getting there. So I'm excited to see what's possible. I'm not going to claim any player to be like breakout player of the year because I think they're all going to break out. They're going to have an amazing time. 7 sacks. 7? Was it 7? 7 sacks collectively. That's just, I felt bad for the Colorado State QB. And by the way, we beat them in NCAA basketball, and now we beat them in football. So we own Colorado State.
Who picks all of the above for breakout player of the year? Who does that?
Come on. That's no huevos, man.
I didn't claim anyone. I just said I can't claim anyone.
Sky, that's even a worse pick that you can't claim anyone. Come on, man. You got to put stuff out there, man. Put stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's, like, when you're going out for a lady, you got to put stuff out there, buddy boy. Raise my glass to producer JB, putting himself out there and finding that desert heat. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some desert heat out there, buddy boy.
Hey, you're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, producer JB. He found some desert heat,
Yeah.
Whoa. I know you haven't seen me in a while, but come on.
Oh, he looks like he's getting that desert sizzle on, baby. Anywho, holy smokes. What was I gonna say? Man, I am almost too drunk already. First, we got to shout out one of our loyal viewers, Brother Rich. Brother Rich visited Ann Arbor recently to drop off his firstborn as he continues his collegiate experience here at the University of Michigan. And when he was here, he dropped off one of these for us to enjoy during the season. So big shout out to our brother Rich. Enjoying it.
Who's supposed to enjoy it? Because you're the only one drinking it.
So what can I do? I can't Zoom this to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I can't Zoom it to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I would if I could, but I can't. So I enjoy it on your behalf. Anyway, what was I going to say? I agree with the most important points, which are you can't really learn much from this game. But the fact that we were never in doubt in this game. The only thing that was a little bit in doubt was there were some possessions in the first half where it should have been touchdowns, but we settled for field goals. I don't want to put that all on one person, but
that's on Cade, number 12.
I'll just put it this way. Cade is not going to lose you points, but he's not going to – no, wait, that's the wrong way to put it. He's going to lose you points, but not by throwing a pick six, but by missing on touchdown opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he's going to cost you points. Like what could have been a big play or a touchdown, too many times he's not hitting those plays. On the flip side, though, he's not prone to losing the ball, whether it's putting it on the deck or throwing a pick six. So it's, you're going to get what you're going to get with Cade versus, like producer JB was saying, JJ. Oh, JJ. Oh, man, JJ. Whoo, he got that sizzle, baby. Oh, he got that sizzle. So I raise my glass to the sizzle And like I said, we didn't learn much this game, but if there's one thing that we did was, I want some more sizzle, baby. I want some more sizzle.
Hey, if you can see the sizzle and I can see the sizzle and we can see the sizzle, why can Jim Harbaugh not see the sizzle and use these early season games against glorified practice squads to give JJ some additional reps? This is
No,
the
but
exact same thing. This
if you
is the
look at the
exact
game,
same
though.
thing I said last year.
No, but if you look at the game though, Cade hardly played in the second half. I don't even know if he got any snaps in the second half. Did he? Like
He got
besides
Didn't
like
get any snaps.
He did.
He did. He got like
He
the
did.
first series after the second half.
so he got like one series, but then after that was all JJ. And when JJ was in, we just basically blew him out of the water. And then by that time, it was, like RG3 said, it was orgy time. It was bun time. You know what I'm saying? It was all the, you know what I'm saying? So,
Or Jai.
huh?
Or die.
I believe it's called, Alex. It was Alex time. Okay, let's just say it was Alex.
Alex or Jai.
It was Alex time. It was Alex time. It was A and A. It was double A. Let's put it that way. It was Alex and Allen. Alex and Allen. Double A. You know what I'm saying?
It's about Jim Harbaugh supporting his players. He knows, like I know, like the rest of Michigan Nation knows, that JJ is, to his word, an electric player, right? For Cade, he said he played very good today. But when JJ came in, it was electric. Is what he said. I think he knows. Hawaii's going to come in. JJ's going to get the start. And then it's going to be JJ's show for the rest of the year. Thank you, Cade, for your service. Because with Cade, right, not only is he just a serviceable quarterback, he won't throw the pick six. You just can't use the skill set of our skilled players. You just can't, right? Andrew Anthony, AJ Henning, Ronnie Bell, they're just going to, have 5 receptions, 30 yards, 40 yards, but you need the guy that can sling it to maximize the skills that those players possess. Those 4- and 5-star players, they can burn, they can wiggle. We got to use them. And the only way we can use them to the full potential is if JJ McCarthy is our QB.
It was very apparent that they were very conservative with the calls anyways, starting off with the game. And I think even throughout, they didn't press anything. They just kind of bowled them over, run when we need to, pass when we want to. But there's just aspects of it that you saw that Cade, I remember the commentators were saying like, oh, Cade's been working on his athleticism during the summer so that he can evade the pocket. And then Cade just starts running out and then throws it out of bounds when he could literally hit a wide open Cornelius Johnson across and should have been a touchdown. And there's just many opportunities where Cade is going to do the smart thing, apparently, but he will not do the thing that will make us win games. So I can't take this anymore in terms of not losing. We need to win, and we should have scored 70 points. Honestly, there were 3 touchdown opportunities that we missed out there. That would have been another 18 points minus the 9 that we did there. So I just can't. If we want to be elite, if we want to be the top college football playoff team from Big Ten, if we want to repeat destroying Sucks and all the rest of the Big Ten teams, JJ's the way. JJ.
The only thing Cade worked out over the offseason is his neck. His neck is huge.
Whoa.
Okay, he's got a huge neck. That's the only thing. He only did neck lifts for the past 4 or 5 months. Didn't show an ounce of athleticism today at all.
Oh, come on. Whoa, everybody's gets. Oh gosh, listen. I'm as much as the next man agreeing that JJ should be the starter going forward, even without seeing what happens next week versus Hawaii. Because, as much as we're talking bad about Colorado State, Hawaii got decimated by Vanderbilt. It was like 63-10 or something like that. So Hawaii coming in is a struggling program, absolutely struggling. So, JJ coming in next week to start the game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm expecting to see a fireworks display, nonstop scoring, something like almost like a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a basketball game score. So, that's where I am at with the quarterback position battle. For me, it's already settled. People might say it's too soon to call it, or Harbaugh might say officially it's too soon to call it, but I think we're all agreed. It's a done deal. It's a
I forgot to add one more. You know it, I know it, Michigan Nation knows it, and the players know it, right? Just like with Eric All on that slant, he tripped, but you know what? Maybe he tripped on purpose.
Whoa,
Just to
come on.
You know what?
Come on.
I need to give my boy JJ an edge.
No.
Whoa.
No, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw.
Is that why Cade was super pissed on that one? Because he was like,
your roommate. Your roommates. Are you saying that he would betray his own roommate? Come on.
A little Olo Tami.
Whoa. Come on. It's turning into a Game of Thrones episode right now.
No.
Betrayal.
Smokes. Oh, which I almost forgot. I raised my glass to Eric All. Congrats. Mazel tov to him on becoming a father. Congrats to you, Eric. Much joy and happiness going forward for you and your family.
Even worse, as a father, as a dad, you should model good sportsmanship.
Oh,
integrity.
come on. What the heck is going on right now?
Get out of here. I'm throwing a flag on you. Holy smokes. I'm throwing a flag. Holy
Probably at the hospital all night long, and then he had to show up for the game.
Yeah. His son was born at like 5 a.m. I was the only one up with him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, Eric, what's going on with the baby? Come on.
But also, raise your glass for Ronnie Bell for making it back from ACL. It was awesome, almost like very emotional moment for not only him, but also all of Michigan Nation, the whole stadium standing up for him, making it back, and then he drops up another pass.
Oh, this guy. Can't you just... Wow, you got it. Holy smokes.
Hit him in the face mask, I think.
Hit him right here.
Yeah.
He's been out for an entire season. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he broke his hands or something instead of his ACL.
Wait, did Cade throw him that pass?
Yeah.
Because maybe, because maybe
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Maybe him and Eric All, talked a little bit last night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Listen, Cade went 8 for 16 for like 130 yards or something. One pass went to Roman Wilson for like 60-something yards.
Yes.
Yeah, that pass was like a 3-yard from scrimmage pass, dude.
And yeah,
the wide receiver screen, and then he ran it in for a touchdown, and he got all those yards.
Yeah. So basically, Cade went 7 for 15 for like 70 yards that game. If you take out that one Roman Wilson pass.
Another shout out to Mike Sanistro. You got to shout him out. Switching over to the defensive side of the ball and showing some aggression. Tackling, got a sack.
He looked good in that nickel package.
Yeah, I didn't know how he was gonna handle hitting. You know what I mean? Because he's been playing offense the whole way up till now. But yeah, he put on some pretty good licks. You know what I mean? He was pretty sure with the tackling. So yeah, definitely.
He played both ways in high school. So
yeah, no, but at the collegiate level, he hadn't been doing it, but he went right back to it. And he was sure with his tackles, big with his hits. So raise my glass to Mike Sanistro.
I remember producer JB showing me a video 4 years ago of Mike Sanistro in a practice saying, "Watch this guy, speed in space." And now he's on the defensive side of the ball. Great projection, producer JB.
He still played on offense there, buddy. So
Oh gosh.
Don't want to say that.
Gosh. Anywho. Oh man. Any other thoughts, gentlemen, before we wrap this up?
On the defensive side of the ball, I think there was a lot of question marks that were out there, but my boy Mike Morris on that end, he was getting to the quarterback. There's still a lot of things that need to be tightened up out there. And then what was his name? The guy who
Brandon
tore.
McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor. I think
McGregor.
it's going to take some time, but I think they're going to get there. Junior Colson showing up in the sophomore season. I think he's be also a force that there, but every single one of them, they're still going to need to step up.
But I don't want to, sound like a broken record. But Mozzie Smith, I'm telling you, man, I think he's going to be huge, not just literally physically huge, but I think he's going to have a heck of an impact this season. Making up for a lot of the lost production of what we lost in production from Aiden Hutchinson and
David
Ojabo.
Ojabo.
Wow. Come on, Big Reg. Come on, hasn't been that long.
No,
We're not
I
asking to
already drank
remember a
this
player from
much. I already drank
1970.
this much. Come on now. I'm going through these.
It's like,
Oh, this makes me sad. I can't find the glasses that Big Rock sent me. I don't know where they went. I don't know if I packed them. Do you have them, producer JB?
I doubt it.
Oh no. We might have to get big. Gotta find those glasses from Big Rock. I'm drinking out of a plastic glass right now. So I can't find them glasses. Anywho, gentlemen, it was a heck of a beginning to the 2022 football season. A heck of a beginning for Team 143. What we did last year was last year, and we got to start all over again this year. And this team looks like it's ready and able to accomplish all that the team did last year and more and more. And that's what's got me excited, very excited. Oh, almost forgot. Will Johnson looked pretty good. Freshman Will Johnson. He had a
Except he
couple
got
of,
burned on that touchdown.
come on, he a freshman. But, he got challenged a couple times and he held his own, except for that last play. But other than that, I raised my glass to Will Johnson. Getting on the field.
Are we doing season predictions?
Should we? Yeah, why not? Let's go through it. What are you guys seeing for the rest of the season for this Michigan Wolverines football team?
I'm saying 11-1. Our schedule is relatively easy, except for obviously a couple key games. I don't know which team we're gonna lose to.
Oh, this
but I
guy! What a
think
cop
we're gonna
out!
be 11-1.
Cop out! Come on, call it. If you're gonna say 11-1, say the one. Say the one. Sky. What a cop out. Boo. Boo.
I think we are due for a special season. I mean, last season was special. Don't get me wrong, it was special. But I think this year, once K takes over the reins and gets a couple of games in,
JJ.
Once JJ takes over the reins, it's going to be unleashed. Our skill players, Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, Andrew Anthony, Ronnie Bell, AJ Henning, we're going to score 40, 50 points a game.
Roman Wilson.
I think we become the second seed for the college football playoffs this year. We go undefeated. We go 12-0. Win the Big Ten championship again. Our defense is just stout. All those guys. Shout out to Milan Bolden Morris, right? The first female coach for the Power Five, right? Grad assistant coach. Doing a heck of a job. But I think we have all the ingredients to have a special season. 12-0, take the second spot in the college football playoffs.
I like it. I'm going to go next. We give Squarehead the last word. I also think we're going to go 12-0. And I think it's going to be a pretty special season because one, the fall off in the defensive line play, I don't think is going to be as great as people have feared. Conversely, I think the upside of what we see on the secondary play now with Mike Sandestro in the secondary, Will Johnson in the secondary, the continued improvement of DJ Turner, et cetera, I think the defense is going to be even better than last season. Special shout out to our new DCs, Jesse Minter. I think he's already done a heck of a job in continuing the growth of the defense that started last year. So I think the defense is going to be a heck of a unit. And I also think that similarly, the offense is going to grow even more because this offensive line, I think, is going to outperform even last year's award-winning offensive line. The addition of our transfer center from Virginia, I'm too drunk to even try to remember how to pronounce his name. So I'll let you guys say it.
Oluwalotani.
Yes. 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 Okay. And the rest of the offensive line is doing even better. The fact that we got a quarterback battle, but now with an improved Cade McNamara and an improved JJ McCarthy, bodes well for this offense. So I think we're going to be shooting for even higher heights this season. Undefeated, 12-0, college football playoffs. Let's go. When you get in, it's a crapshoot. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Let's go. Let's go.
I am going to predict this team reminds me a lot of the Washington Commanders here locally in the DMV. There's a lot of hype around the offense with Carson Wentz. They're saying they're going to average 30, 40 points a game, but the defense is suspect. Although the Commanders usually have a pretty stout defense, this year they're saying the defense is suspect. And I think Michigan's defense is going to take a step back, losing so many key players. But I do think JJ is going to help us score a lot. So I'm going to predict that our defense is going to let us down at least 3 games. At least 3 games. And then there's going to be that one game where we're not there. So I'm going to predict an 8-4 record. And we're going to go to the Hooters Bowl in Las Vegas, Nevada at 8-4. The Hooters Bowl. That's my prediction at 8-4.
Wow. 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 8-4. Sir. Come on. Oh, you got no. Well, you know what? Who can say, out of all of us, who can say, as our coach Jim Harbaugh says, none of us can see the future. None of us can see the future. We don't know. We don't know. But we have biblical hopes and dreams. And we biblical. Have, huh?
It's biblical.
There you go. So I raise my glass to that. Oh, fellas, any final thoughts before we close it out?
Yeah, I hope RG3 no longer comments on any game whatsoever because he is totally inappropriate. He ventured, he tried to walk down the tunnel. That was okay. He kind of commented during the game. That was okay. But man, that comment towards the end of the game
don't even say it. Don't even say what he said.
I missed it. What was the comment?
It's inappropriate.
Don't even say what he said.
Can't do that on television. He even warned himself not to do it, and he did it anyways.
Oh, come on, man.
Go back to the Big 12. We don't need you. Get off of national.
I actually thought RG3 being in the building was a curse to us. When I saw him when the game started, I was like, what the heck is this guy doing? Broadcasting one of our games. RG3. Come on, man.
I don't know what ABC is doing. What are they doing? Where's Brian Greasy? Come on.
I don't know. Maybe they wanted a little sizzle, a little spice. Anywho, heck of a way to start the season. 51-7. So I raise my glass to that. Team 143. Starting off as defending Big Ten champions. We're going to expect a lot more, though. A lot more this coming season. And I'm excited. I'm excited about this season. I'm telling you, I haven't been so excited about something since twice renewed their contracts. All 9 OT9 members renewed their contracts, and they came out with their latest release, Talk That Talk. I recommend it. Go ahead and watch it on YouTube. Raise my glass to that. And I also raise my glass once again to Eric All, his family, his new baby, Rashawn Benny for his, not Rashawn Benny, Mozzie Smith for his physical transformation. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got.
Oh, no. No. Don't do that.
Oh,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, what?
Oh,
I've been working out. Come on, I'm ready to rock and roll. Come on, 22 season. 22 season. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, Lewis's hyped up. Let's go. Plumb it out. Plumb it out. Let's get it done. Yeah.
Go blue, go blue.
Oh,
Come it out. Come it out.
cut it.
cut it.
Oh,